Hello everyone, my name is Fauzan. Here I will explain the MINDMAP entitled Short Workplace Message and Digital Media. 5.1 Communicating in Digital Age with Email and Memo. Enabled by technology, our life have become social and mobile. Social media such as Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter have transformed communication from one-on-one online conversation to one-to-many transformation. User create, edit, and consume content, review product, and share information as well as media. Email going strong 50. Workplace email unlikely to go away. Only 50 years after the first email was sent, total email traffic keep growing percent a year worldwide. Neither social media, augmented and video chatting, nor phishing, hacking, and spam have dismantled the high importance of email in the workplace. Not even popular workplace applications such as the team communication and collaboration tools Slack are likely to replace email anytime soon. B. A common complaint about email. In addition to the complaint about confusion and poorly written email, many people are affirmed with too many messages. Workers report that they spend about 5 hours a day reading and writing email, approximately 3 hours on work email and 2 hours on personal message. C. Knowing when email is appropriate. Email, however, is not a substitute for face-to-face conversation or telephone call. These channels are much more successful if your goal is to convey enthusiasm or warmth, explain a complex situation, present a persuasive argument, or smooth over disagreements. D. Composing professional email. Professional email are quite different from message you may send to friends. Instead of casual words, those of enhanced professional email are well considered messages that involve all three stages of the writing process. Keeping your inbox in check. Instead of flooding your inbox, consume your time and charm your productivity. You can control it by observing a few time management strategy. The most important strategy is checking your email at set times such as first thing in the morning and again after lunch or at 4 p.m. F. Replying efficiently without editing. When answering email, a useful skill to develop is doing editing. This involves inserting your response to part of the incoming message. After a quarter's opening, your reply message will include only the part of the incoming message to which you are responding. G. Writing inter-office memo. Although email has largely replaced memo, you may still be called on to use the memo format in specific intents. 5.2 Messaging and texting at work. Text messaging or texting is other popular means for exchanging brief message in real time, usually exchanging via smartphone. Smartphone texting requires short message service or SMS supplied by a wireless service provider. Benefit of instant messaging and texting. The major attraction of instant message is real-time communication with colleague anywhere in the world. If a cell phone signal or a Wi-Fi connection is available, Facebook Messenger and WhatsApp, Apple iMessage, and Snapchat are popular consumer messaging apps that can also be spotted on the job. B. Rise of messaging apps and texting. Despite their popularity among work, some organizations force employees to use texting and instant message unless these tools are relevant and enterprise grade. Employees consider chat and messaging yet other distraction in addition to phone call, email, and the internet. C. Best practice for instant message in texting. Before messaging on the job, be sure to seek a profile because unselected text message may seem invalid as permission first. D. Text message etiquette. Text quick and bursts, and for simple routine message, it is often the best alternative to a phone call or email. Given the popularity of SMS, ethical experts offer value advice. E. Enterprise message Slack. As we have seen, texting and instant message are convenient alternative to routine phone call and have all but replaced email for short internal communication. All the major players in this Facebook, Google, Apple, IBM, and Microsoft provide instant message software, mostly roll out as mobile-friendly apps, reflecting growing smartphone access. F. Slack etiquette. Because Slack has the look and feel of a social media network like Facebook or Twitter, users easily slip into a message lingo, slang, and informal conversation. 5.3 Making podcasts work for business. A professional podcast can be elaborate production and require quality hardware, which may explain why their use is lagging that of other corporate digital media channels. However, podcasts have their place among contemporary communication technology tools, and business may finally be chatting on the hug potential of podcasting as an adjustment to E. The growing popularity of podcasts. Podcasts are digital audio programs resembling radio show. They aim to be series of episodes. They generally feature a host, sometimes two, often in interview format. They are distributed regularly, daily, weekly, or monthly as audio programs that can be played on demand in a web browser or with a mobile app on various digital devices. B. The main play in podcasting. Podcasts can be categorized by genre or subject and by producer and their purpose. Business is our focus, however, a clear majority of podcasts is devoted to entertainment. C. Can podcasts make money and do they less? Advertise go where the ears are. The 2000 most popular podcasts draw the like of Geiso, Capital On, a progressive, Procator, and Gamble brand, and the True Card. The top 5 most prolific podcasts advertised among more than 9,000 brand buying podcast ads. 5.4 Telling story with blog and news sites. A blog is website or social media platform with a generally well a craft article or commentary on topics such as new product or service, media coverage, industry news, human resource, and philanthropy. Business use blog to keep customer, employee, and the public at large informed. The two biggest advantages of external business blogs are that they can accumulate a vast audience and allow companies to shape their brand story in larger narrative form. How companies tell story like social media platform, corporate blog may be used to create virtual community. Company use blog for public relation, customer relation, market research, internal communication, online community building, and recruiting. Internal blog accessible to employee on a corporate internet, serve as information hubs, encourage discussion, create a sense of community, and foster engagement. B. Mastering blogging 7 tips. As with any public writing, your post will be scrutinized. Therefore, you want to make the best impression. For example, craft a catchy but concise title as the opening paragraph, provide detail in the body, consider visual, include a call to action, edit and proofread, respond to posts respectfully. 5.5 Navigating social networking for business. Popular social networking sites such as Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter are used by business for similar reasons and in much the same way as podcasts and blogs. Social media enable business to connect with customers and employees, share company news, promote goods and services, and exchange ID. Tapping into social media. Business interest in social media is not surprising if we consider that online is where in marketing speak the consumer able are nearly 3/4 of American adults use some type of social media. B. Enterprise social networking. Mirroring social media set but secondly located behind corporate firewalls. Connection created by tech giant IBM is an internal social networking platform to help organizations share knowledge, improve decision making, and foster innovation. C. Social media and risk management. Experts are divided on accessing private social media account on site. Advocates cite the authentic promote of the business, improve morale, and new client relationship building. Skeptic denies overseeing and the leaking of confidential information. They believe only trained social media professionals should speak for organization. D. The dark side, technology and social media. Americans fear for their privacy, yet increasingly trust information on social media more than mainstream media sources. This section addresses several cyber risks that affect all of us as business people and citizens. For example, privacy fears, disinformation and election tampering, deepfake, doctor video incivility, trolling, and cyberbullying, and the last, data security.